Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep.
We work so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
Now, it's actually been a little while since I've done a Beat Matt Batrep because we've been busy with the Tyranid Necron campaign. And furthermore, this is a Warmachine battle report. Furthermore, Owen is going to be playing against me, so we're welcoming back Owen for this battle report. We're really excited. It's going to be Khador versus Menoth, so I'm probably going to get my butt kicked horribly because it's been a little while since I played, and normally Owen's Menoth beat me pretty bad.
I don't know what I'm going to do about the conquest. Probably nothing.
Ignore it.
Yep.
It's just like, whatever. We have talked about our armies in quite some detail in the pregame, so there is a link in the video description below that you can go and watch if you want that information. It's up to you. It's free to watch. Just click on it, go to our website, watch the pregame show there. Otherwise, I'll give you like a 20-second overview of what we brought. So if you're familiar with Warmachine and know everything, then that'll probably be enough. And we're going to be playing 50 points, so it's actually going to be a larger game from what I'm used to. I usually play 35 points. And what's the name of the scenario? The one with the control area in the middle with the two objectives that you have to kill the objective on the enemy side first before you can control the middle, and then you get points for controlling the middle.
Yeah, that's what happens.
With kill box and all your normal stuff. So we're about, I'll show it to you in a second, and the terrain and everything. So let's jump right into it and take a look at the armies as well as the scenario. On this side, this is my 50 points of Khador. Full description, of course, in the pregame show. It is a tier 4 epic butcher list with lots of Doom Reavers. If you are familiar with Warmachine, then you have probably seen this list more than once. Heck, if you've watched my Beat Matt Batreps for a long time, you've probably seen this list once or twice. In this, we have Epic Butcher. He's got a Berserker and a War Dog and a Conquest in his battle group. Then we got 3 groups of Doom Reavers with UAs, and Fenris and Yuri. Full description in the pregame show. And on this side, we have 50 points of the Menoth. Is this a tiered list?
Nope. It's Peace Heavy, Errants, Reckoners. Everyone else is just gravy.
Yes.
All support.
And you can see lots and lots of guys here. These guys have like crazy stuff. These guys have some crazy stuff. These guys do crazy stuff to other crazy stuff. He does crazy things outwards. They sit around and allow him to do more crazy stuff, allow with that guy. These guys make them more crazy. He makes them more effective, and they make everybody really awesome. And that is his list. Yep. Full details in the pregame show. And we're going to be playing the Steamroller 2014 scenario. We believe it's called Destruction. It is the one with the zone in the middle, as you can see right there. Basically, the way this one works is there is a control zone in the middle, but we have 2 objectives. The one on the opposite side of where you deploy is your opponent's. You cannot destroy those objectives until the second turn. At the end of the second player's second turn, as usual, you can start getting points. You get a point for controlling the zone and 2 points for dominating it. But the enemy objective counts as a model, so you're not going to be able to start getting the zone or controlling the zone until you kill the enemy objective, which is armor 18 and 15 kill boxes, or 15 boxes. So, you know, it's not too hard to kill, but you're going to have to put some effort into it. And as usual, there will be kill box where if your caster is within 14 inches of any table edge, starting at the end of second player's second turn, then your opponent gets 2 control points, which obviously is basically just handing them the victory if you're not careful, unless you're like really far ahead and there's some weird desperate gambit that you're doing to whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Not get killed.
Like not get killed, exactly. Other than that, it's just normal rules that the person who deploys first and goes first deploys 7 inches and the opposite side deploys 10 inches. So we're going to roll off to see who gets to choose the first turn. I get a +1 to my roll because of my tier 3 of my tier 4 list. So let's go. I get a 6. Didn't matter.
Nope.
I win! Oh.
Do you want to go first or second?
Now, you're the expert in this. What is usually the best tactical decision? Is it usually to go second?
It usually is, but in this list I'd go first. Your list, that is.
Why is that?
You won't be penalized for deployment because you advance deploy most of your army. So
that's why I get the extra 6 inches anyways.
Well, no, it's more that I can't counter deploy to you. Like,
because
can't put something here and then I can put mine to counter that kind of thing, because you'll put like 5 models down and then I put my whole army down.
But don't you have a bunch of advanced deploy as well?
1 unit.
Oh, okay.
To 3, 4. So, and not only that, you need to close the gap as fast as possible, and you don't want me to shoot at you. So if I go first, I'll be shooting you turn 1.
Right.
If you go first, you'll be halfway across the board.
And then you start
I'm
shooting
you.
and hoping to kill enough.
Yeah,
It's like I'm playing Tyranids.
basically.
And you're playing Tau. Huh. It's interesting how we kind of lean towards certain playstyles.
We're like Space Marines, really.
More like Space Marines.
Yeah,
Are
we're
they-
better
are-
at melee and shooting.
I see. I'm surprised you just said Space Marines are better than Tau.
At melee, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's true. All right, so I will go first then. And I guess it doesn't matter what side. There you go. I'm on this side. Do I get to choose sides as well?
Well, you would choose sides, and then I would choose turn.
Oh, okay.
way
So
it works.
so then I would have you choose sides.
Yeah, so
and I would
get
choose
to pick
turn.
side, and then you would get to go first.
Right. Okay.
I
So
was
which
gonna
side do you
pick
want?
this side anyway, just because.
Okay. Yeah, it's more convenient. All right, here we go. And we are all deployed. The Doom Reavers and Yuri have advanced deployment as well as his. These are the Knights
Errant.
Knights Errant. I was going to say Knights Radiant because I have been
Flower
reading
Errants.
the second book in the Way of Kings series by Brandon Sanderson, and they have Knights Radiant. So that's the first thing that came to my head. Really good book. Highly recommend it.
The only thing I read from him was the wheel time. And
Oh.
that wasn't really him.
No.
So.
No, don't read that.
I like the Wheel of Time.
Read Mistborn first off. That's kind of his thing that made us know him. And Mistborn's awesome. It's all fantasy, but he's really good. It's just awesome. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. And so we just got our, typical deployment, big blocks of guys with your advanced deploy up front. He's spread these guys out because he's worried about the deviation from the POW 15 guns, which, rightly so. I'd be a little worried about that too, because obviously he's going to take a shot. Or maybe he'll run. Not quite sure. Anyways, I do have first turn, and thankfully in this game there's no way to roll to remove that. And so we were just going to go straight into Khador, turn 1. Starting with focus allocation, I'm going to just put 3, 1, 2, 3. In this tier, basically, the Epic Butcher has a random amount of focus every turn. It's D6 plus 1, which, on average is going to suck. But in the tier 4, he gets to start with 7 for his first turn. And so he's going to allocate 3 to the Conquest, just in case I get a deviation on his gun. Although I'm still not sure if I'm going to run him or not, but I'm not worried about Butcher keeping these focus right now. He just doesn't need them. And I'm just going to do the tactics that I think these guys should do, which is just run up as far as they can and hope to survive the onslaught after that. So we're just going to go. Now, Warmachine players are going to cringe at this movement. They're going to, oh, you got to do it better than that. But it's because I'm holding the camera, and I've just been playing so much 40K.
And 40K, nobody cares about measurement.
No, an extra half inch here and there rarely makes a difference. I know in this game it's like...
That'll make it up for all those Warmachine players who are just upset. They're like, yeah, I agree, 40K.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I play it in campaigns, because then it's a lot of fun. So there's the first group.
Yeah.
And then these guys will run up too. Yes, I measured it. I promise.
I want him to get closer. It's no
Exactly.
to me at all.
Well, then here we go. 15-inch movement, plus a charge. No, obviously not going to do that.
You don't get to attack.
No.
But I'm okay with that.
This guy will get slowed down a bit by somewhat, so I'll just put him right here with their UA right behind him. And this one actually it'll be perfectly fine because 12 inches actually gets them into the rest of their guys. Just going to go up. You don't have a lot of blast, do you?
I have none.
Yay! And Yuri will just kind of run up here. No concealment, no camouflage. Just going to add him to the list, and you want to kill him, kill him. That's just the way I'm playing it. And Fenris will run up 16 inches to here. Berserker will run. He does not need focus for this. Decide I'm just going to run the Conquest 8 inches because if he fires, it's going to be like right around here when he just moved. That's just as likely to deviate and kill myself. So he'll just sit on the other 2 focus, which does nothing for him, but who cares. Butcha is going to run. He's not going to bother casting any spells. I know he's got Fury, which is an upkeep, but I just don't know who I want to give it to yet, either him or him, and it just depends on who kind of makes it up further later on, so that's all I'm going to do. And the dog will just run and stay behind him or something like that. And that's it. Looks really intimidating until you start seeing the crossbows that are just going to start pelting them off
Wang.
quite quickly. So we'll see. Really what it comes down to is how much can I survive? If I make just an average, I just want an average number of tough rolls. That's all I want. Just give me 1 out of 3. Please. Please, dice. 1 out of 3. I've played games where I've gotten like 1 out of 5 or 6. And that's just frustrating because you don't have a lot of models. So that really makes a difference. So we're going to go into Menoth, turn 1 and see how much I die.
We're going to allocate, we're going to put 2 on him, and actually he's not going to get any. So my Hierophant's going to go do Harmonious Exaltation on my caster, so his next spell costs 1 less.
Basically gives him +1 focus.
Basically.
As long as he casts a spell.
Which he will. So Severius activates. At the beginning of his activation, he can get another focus from a rack. So on a 1, 2, or 3, it dies. It dies. It's an AoE 5. It won't hit anyone, but I still get the focus. And little Sevi's going to walk up to the wall there. He is going to cast Defender's Ward for 1 because of Harmonious Exaltation onto the errants.
And that does what for them?
They get +2 defense and armor.
Any negatives?
They get +2 defense and armor, that's it.
The negative is they've got to have this thing sitting beside them. It might get in their way.
And then he's going to cast Eye of Menoth on himself.
Eye of Menoth does what?
+1 in attack and damage rolls on all friendly faction models within his control.
Ooh, so
It's
like everything.
amazing.
Is that magic attacks as well? Or
All
just-
attack and damage.
So
Everything.
if he casts a spell, then it would be +1 on the magic attack and damage as well.
Yeah. Errants are going to activate, and they're just going to advance.
So not issuing a charge order.
Nope.
You want to shoot them down?
Yep. Actually, we just want to kill all the Grey Lords.
That works.
So we kill the Grey Lords, and then we actually might win in combat. And we'll, of course, try and kill a few Doom Reavers, too. But I
Yeah,
need my
once you've killed the Grey Lords.
to get in there.
Well, the Grey Lords do grant tough to their units and to themselves. But, yeah, they're not hard to kill.
These guys aren't going to be. He's going to shoot that Grey Lord escort there.
Maybe if I had thought about this, I would have put them like in base contact.
I would have found a way around it. That was what my... unless you put a solid wall of them, which, I mean, that would have been a plan, but...
Plan.
Yeah.
So they have +1 to their attack rolls, so your mat is essentially a
7.
7 now against the defense of 13, so you need a 6. That's
Got
a
it.
hit.
And it's POW 11 now instead of 10.
And his armor is 13, so dice -2, and he's dead.
Tough.
He does have a tough roll though.
Yeah.
So on a 5, he's not tough.
So
Yeah, so the white bases are no longer tough.
he is going to shoot at the next one. This is my UA.
So he's got an extra,
He's rat 8.
so he'll be hitting on 5s. It's a hit.
Gets it.
Does a critical do anything?
Nope.
POW 11,
-2.
so -2. 5 boxes. Oop, that's exactly what you needed to kill him. But I do have a 5 up, and I fail it. That's 2 out of 2 failed. Where'd you get that laser thingy?
Nick. He got them in the States. He got a whole bunch of them.
That's really cool. It just drew a line. Is that like the leveler
Yeah.
that you used to put stuff up on the wall?
Pretty much.
And so
And
you
you
can
just draw
see-
a line of sight.
And see, this demonstrates how nitpicky Warmachine is. Like, can you see that? He just used a laser thing to see if he could see it, and it just barely. No, I'm not complaining that you could see him because I did not try at all to not be seen.
Yeah.
But the fact that you saw it just barely made it through, and it's like I could hit him. That has happened to me so many times in the past where I'm like, my caster, he's good. I've got guys all around him, and it's like,
If
here
you
is
had-
one laser line that gets through. Caster kill.
If you had if you had stated that, okay, I'm intending to block him, and
Yes.
the same models got nudged and there's a little space, I certainly wouldn't say that. Like, I agree that.
Yeah, no, I usually state intent when I go to block. You
Exactly.
could see I did not make
Yeah.
any attempt
And
to block.
I think I asked you when you were doing it.
Yeah, no, I was just like, nah, whatever. So he does have line of sight,
So that guy is going to shoot the Grey
Grey
Lord.
Lord, and he hits on a 6.
Yep. And he gets it.
And then you're going to kill him on a 7. Hey, he's not dead.
So this guy's going to try as well. I just put soul tokens down to keep track of who's shot. Range 10, and he's in.
Just barely, but he's in. And he'll need a 6 to hit as well.
Yep. So 6. He gets it.
And
And
this-
then not Snake Eyes,
Oh, that's barely it.
but
Tough. Yay, 1 out of 3. He is knocked down.
so we're going to shoot that one.
And that'll hit on 6s as well, because we're still defense 13.
He
That's
hits.
a hit.
Armor 14.
Armor 14, so you need a 4 to kill.
Yeah.
You got him. And there's no tough on this guy.
That's
so he's
right.
gone.
He's going to go and shoot this one.
So same thing, 6s to hit. Oh, we got our first miss.
He's going to shoot at this one.
All right, so 6s to hit.
He hits.
And I need a
4 to
4
kill.
to kill.
He kills.
No tough on this one. These guys still have tough.
Yeah.
But not these guys.
Next one. On the next one.
The 6s to hit. That's a
I'm
miss.
just going to go to that one.
6s to hit.
He
Got
hits.
it. And then 4 to kill.
Kills
Got
him.
him. So it was this one, right?
Yep. This guy on this one.
6s to hit.
He
Got
gets it. 4 to kill. Kills him. Shooting at that guy.
6 to hit.
Hits him. And kills him.
Yeah. So that unit managed to kill 5 Doom Reavers in total, plus 2 of the escorts, plus almost kill one of the escorts. So good amount of damage. But
For
still,
10 points, they did a good job.
Oh yeah, they totally. I think they killed a little bit more than 10 points right there. Not that totally determines that they've mid-marked their points, but still, they did well.
So the Devout's going to advance to there.
Is he not going to shoot or anything?
He doesn't have any guns.
Okay.
This Devout's going to advance to here.
Book's going.
Going to advance up. Move that focus out of
And
the
what
way.
is he going to read?
He's going to use the Power of Faith, which makes it so all friendly faction models within his command cannot be knocked down or made stationary, which is
So it's
everybody.
It's going to hit everything
but those
except maybe a couple, perhaps something over there once we get moved around, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Choir is activating.
So they're going to advance, and then as their action, they're going to do the Hymn of Battle.
Do they all have to do the same one?
Yes.
Okay, so you can't like have one on him, one different one on him, and another one on him.
Each unit of choir has to do the same thing, and no jack can be affected by 2 of them at a time.
Right. So if you had 2 units of choirs, then.
You can't have one battle and one passage.
So what does the battle one do?
+2 to attack and damage rolls.
All attack and damage rolls, so melee and ranged.
That's right.
Plus they'll have the +1 from him.
So they're +3
So the
right
+3 attack and damage. It's pretty awesome.
This one's going to activate. Advance forward. Advance forward. He's going to take a shot at that Doom Reaver, which he's in range with because he's ranged. We're at 8. He needs a 5.
It's actually, just to point out, he's wrapped 5, +3, +1 from the caster, +2 from the book.
No, it's battle from the choir.
Oh, from the choir, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the book, sorry. The book isn't not knocked down. So he needs a 5 to hit
Gets
He
it.
gets it.
It's POW 16.
against
That guy right
this guy.
there.
So that automatically kills him.
That's right. Vassal's going to activate and give him an ancillary attack, so he shoots again. And then we're going to shoot the next one over.
And he can see over these guys because he is a...
He actually can't, but I believe that I have line of sight going this way. And I will prove it.
Because I could see him because he's a larger base.
You can see him, but he doesn't see you, but he sees you because of that.
Oh, okay. Then it works both ways.
No, it doesn't. Small guys can block small guys from bigger guys, but
I
big
see.
guys can't be blocked by small guys.
How does that make sense? If I could see you, can't you see me?
Nope. You can duck.
I guess that's true. 5 to hit.
5 to hit, and it kills him.
See, I could duck, but would a Doom Reaver actually duck?
This one's going to move up to here.
Is it the other vassal?
This is the other vassal. He is going to use the other ability that he has. I forget the name of it.
What does it do?
Enliven. So you do damage to this jack, which he's using it on.
Then he gets a full
He
advance,
gets to make a full advance without taking free strikes.
but no attacks or anything?
No, he just walks away. So he's going to activate and charge Fenris. He can charge 8
Now, he has the assault special rule, so when he charges, he can actually fire.
when he charges. So 1 to charge. What's the defense on your...
On Fenris, I'll have to check that.
So 5 to hit. He gets it. No crit, so you're not on fire.
And then it's just dice even for damage.
Dice even for damage, and he's going to boost the damage.
Now he's going to have to roll
10.
10 in order to
yes.
knock him off his mount.
Yep.
He
Got
does.
it.
So he gets replaced with his foot version. So he has 2 less armor now and 2 less speed.
He's going to give Heroic Call to the Errants.
So what does Heroic Call do?
Gives them Tough and Fearless.
And then he will run. Now you're allowed to do it, one
Yep.
of those things and then run.
It's any time during his activation, and it's not an action. Actually, no, he's not going to run right up there. He's
So he
gonna
can do
hang
it
out back here.
before a run then.
Yeah.
'Cause as soon as you run, you end your activation.
So he can't run and do it, but he could do it and then run. Reclaimer's going to just walk over to here.
Do they have any shooting?
Nope.
Oh, this the Reclaimer.
That's just
That's
it.
just one guy.
And then the Knights are going to run,
And they don't have shooting.
and they don't have shooting either.
So at this point, are
Basically
you
the end of my turn.
concerned that there's this many Doom Reavers left? Or do you feel that you've done enough damage?
No, I'm certainly concerned. Any Doom Reavers are scary Doom Reavers.
Yeah, but you're going to shut down their Berserk. So at most I can kill 1 each. And they're all tough. So we'll see what your average is as well.
We'll see.
So do you feel confident at this point, or are you worried?
I don't really have an answer to your Colossal. We don't have anyone here who can really do the damage to kill it. So there's going to be a little bit of work needed to get that done.
So once he's inside that zone, it'll be hard for you to do anything with it.
Yeah, because like you saw, I have a whole lot of really accurate attacks, but they're not all that strong.
Right, which is perfect
Like-
against infantry,
Yeah,
who are just armor 14, which is not very high.
exactly. Like even my Warjacks are only POW 16 guns.
Right.
And your Colossal's armor 20.
You have no way to boost damage besides boosting
Other than
damage.
Focus, yeah.
So no special abilities or spells to give extra damage.
Eye of Menoth is all we get.
So
It's
it's
not
just a-
very good, frankly. I would want something that gives me +3, I think, but...
Then you can target a specific guy rather than an aura.
No, I like the aura.
Oh, so you want an aura that gives you
want the
+3?
aura that's better.
An aura that's +3? I think the aura +2 is already pretty darn good. All right, so that is the end of your turn then.
Yep.
So the start of my turn, I get random focus, D6 +1. Now he counts as always having a control area of 12 inches, just in case you're wondering.
Okay.
7 focus, yay! I actually would have liked to have held on to that 6 for a later turn, but if I roll a 6 every turn, I'll take that too. And once again, I'm going to allocate 3 to the big guy, because he's definitely going to be in range of some shooting. And he's definitely going to be wanting to boost his attack roll to land a nice hit on that big old ball of guys over there.
Which one?
So we're going to activate the Colossal first because I want my guys as far back away from where he's about to shoot. He's going to move up his 4 inches. I know he could stay still and get his +2 to his rat, which would be really useful, but the problem with that, because his rat is like, I think it's pretty low.
Like 5.
It's 5 or 6. And he's, but I just want him to get in that control area as soon as possible, because he's probably, like Owen said, going to be the biggest threat. Conquest is going to fire his main weapon at this guy right here. It's 15 inches. I'll measure it, but I'm pretty sure he'll be
You're
in.
in.
And so Owen just
There you go.
let me know, and I forgot about this, but he follows the same line of sight rules as everybody else. So he could be blocked by the small base guys, even though it's like seriously, how do you block this gun?
Don't think of it as
I know.
we're blocking him. Think of it as we're blocking each other.
Yeah, like you're jumping underneath the other guy. But we stuck the laser and I can see him,
Yeah.
so it's all good. Oh my cow, I can't believe that. I am going to boost this attack. Going to need an 8 to hit because my rat is only 4 and his defense is 12, but what I really want is a double because then it makes everything fall back. You know what? There's my double, and I would have just taken a hit.
So
This frickin' thing is gonna deviate. Oh, I can't believe I rolled a 2, 2, and a 1.
direction.
Direction 5 and distance 2. Okay, so it's still gonna hit lots.
2 inches this way. What's the AoE?
It's 5.
AoE 5
So
is
everything.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so I got a couple of focus. So I'm boosting because I need an 8 to kill these guys. So I'm boosting the first one. So I need an 8,
Okay. And the next one.
and then I'm boosting the other one and rolling an 8. There we go. And he doesn't have tough.
He
Those should
dies.
both be dead.
And the guy next to him gets a soul.
And then all the other guys get +1 armor and strength.
That's right.
And in order to kill these two,
You need 11.
I need to roll an 11. So this guy, no, of course not.
And his
This
friend.
guy,
Nope.
no. Oh man, I don't want to use these black dice anymore. Oh wait, no, he's 13 away, so I'll miss him. So I'm gonna shoot my secondary weapons. It's POW 12 at this guy.
Okay. Who's it?
Gonna need a 10 to hit. Nope.
Okay.
So deviates, and it's only gonna be POW 6. So deviates the direction of 4, so back 5 inches.
So probably what about there? You'll hit this guy. It's dice minus 12.
So I can't hurt him.
Right.
I get to fire it again.
Okay.
So I need a 10. Hey,
10.
that's a direct hit. So really it's just going to hurt the one guy. So it's POW 12 against armor.
18.
So I need to roll a 7 to hurt him. He has an 8. So he has tough.
So tough.
Nope.
Fails it, and we're gonna let him die.
So he's dead.
And I get that.
So I'll do my other secondary, and I will just target this guy.
Unfortunately,
Oh, wait.
This blocks
That's
line of
actually
sight.
blocks line of sight, so I can't see him.
you can shoot the objective. It's a point.
I can't. It's
Oh, wait.
second turn.
It's dice minus 6. Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, dice minus 6 and it has 15 boxes. Yeah, no.
Defense 5.
Oh, I'll hit it. Well, if I don't roll double ones.
Actually, might be defense 7. But anyway,
Doesn't matter. I'd hit it on anything but almost but double ones. Well, we'll see.
you can shoot that.
No, I'm just going to fire at this guy.
Okay.
10 to hit. Nope.
Miss. Really
I don't think it doesn't matter where it goes. It's going to go in the 6th direction,
Okay.
2 inches, and it's going to hit
Just gonna
all
hit
those
those two.
guys, but I need 13s to hurt them. But I do get to try it again, because he gets to
10.
fire at the same thing. And misses, so I don't care. That's
All
not
right.
even deviated. Yuri is going to charge. So Yuri's going to declare the charge against this guy. And he's going to move up. He's got a Thresher attack. But we'll just do that so he's within 2 inches. And that way you can hit the objective too, and maybe, I don't know if I'll be able to kill it, but I can at least do some damage. Yeah, definitely within all of
You gotta
it.
move up.
A little further.
Yep.
Go on this angle instead and then turn to face him.
There you go.
There we are.
These are reach markers. They're great.
You're awesome. So he's going to do a special attack, which will be a Thresher against all of them. I'm going to start with the guy that I actually get the charge bonus to, But even though he's mat 8, they are all defense 14, so I need 6s, which you think, well, that's not hard to roll. But this guy rolled a 5 with 3 dice. 6 to hit the guy. All right, at least I got the first guy. So I need, it's going to be dice minus 5.
1, 2.
1, 1, 1, 2 will suck. Yeah, there we go. So he is tough. You get to roll your tough roll first, right?
Yep.
So tough roll first.
He's
Nope.
tough.
And then he can kill himself or somebody within 3. Now this is all going to be simultaneous, so you can't do this until I finish all these.
Well, I can do it now, really.
No, because this is simultaneous.
Sorry,
See?
I can kill guys outside of it.
Yeah, if you
guy.
wanted to choose that right now, yes.
Yeah.
And then if I kill this guy, could he choose to kill somebody else that wasn't killed by this thresher?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Now I'll go against the objective.
You automatically hit it.
Yeah, it's automatic. And so I just do my 3 dice.
Yep.
Dice minus 5. Oh, only 4 damage. So it is down to 11. And then trying to hit that guy on a 6. That's a miss. Come on, I got to at least kill 2. On a 6. No! Why am I using these dice? Fenris is going to go next, and he's going to do a charge up to here. He's got a 9-inch charge. I'll just quickly check to make sure that's in range. He's going to go in a straight line, and then face him.
And you're sure you think too.
So charge attack against him. So I still need a 6 to hit, which makes me uncomfortable. Okay, that's a hit. So POW 13 weapon master charge, and he's minus 5. So got him. Tough. There. Yeah, that's your first out of 3.
Yep.
He does have a second initial, so he'll just use it against the same guy.
Okay.
6 is to hit. Got him. Weapon master, dice minus 5. Got him.
Tough.
Oh no. You've made
I
2
beat
out of
the
4.
average net.
This unit is going to issue a charge order, so this is going to be tough to kind of get this in right.
Yep.
But have this guy charge right here. Actually, he'll kind of move over here and turn to face him. Have this guy charge this one. So he'll move up to here and turn. So it's directly facing him, kind of, however I can. So he should be in range of that one too.
Yep.
This guy will charge that one.
And he gives him silence, right?
Yes.
This guy does?
Yeah, so they're not going to kill each other.
Okay. That's what I was kind of hoping when I knocked out all the Grey Lords, is that...
Yeah, well,
you
they lose the
get it.
silence, but Fenris gives it to them.
Yeah.
So that's going to last until you kill Fenris. This one's going to charge this guy back there. And face him. And then he'll charge him. And yeah, I want to get right up to him so he has a hard time going anywhere. I know it puts me in your melee range too, but oh well. And this is like cross your fingers and hope you do this in the right order kind of game. So this guy's going to go on him. And I need a 7 to hit. Yeah! It doesn't matter. I miss anyways. Now this guy will attack him. 7 to hit. Frick! Let's have him go next. Actually, no. Him, he's gonna... don't care. It doesn't matter because you can remove the guy that the other guy can attack anyways. So we'll have him go next. Assuming I even hit. Okay, there's a hit. Dice minus 5.
You have another dice. But you made it anyway. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a charge. Good.
Tough. So we're going to kill this one.
Yeah. Then I'll do... Yeah, this guy against this guy. Because what the heck, if you decide to kill him, then, well, oh well.
Either way.
Hitting on 7s. See, it didn't matter. I can't believe how crappy I am rolling. 7 to hit. There we go. Dice minus 5. Got him. Tough.
Tough.
Oh, you've made half of your toughs. Declaring a charge on these guys. This guy, this Berserker, or this Doom Reaper is going to charge up to here.
Yep.
This one's going to charge the objective. Ha! Can't tough that one. And you know what? This guy... Well, I know...
You score a point if you kill the objective.
Yeah, I know. This guy will charge him like so.
And that guy can still see
And then he can still see him and charge. I'll just stop him right here and face.
Man, I wish I had an AoE.
So I'm going to put him right here. So I think I... Whoa, oh, he was... There was a gap there.
Yep.
Where he could see him as well.
Yep.
So that'll help with other stuff. And I'll have this guy... I guess I can't see him anymore with him.
Right.
Or with him. So I'll have him charge the objective.
And they have reach, and it's bigger than them, so they can actually attack right over top of each other.
Yeah. And then this one will charge it as well. I really want it dead.
Stand up and walk your little Grey Lord.
Yeah, and the Grey Lord gets to move.
So he just
and then he
walks up.
stands up and he's just going to walk up to here, actually kind of paying attention to not...
Silent, or not killing your own guys.
Yeah, well, not just that, but also making sure there's no line of sight to him. At least not as easily. And then the Doom Reaper here will attack this guy. He's a 7. And then we'll attack that, which auto hits, and it'll be dice -5 damage. And it's dead. So it gets removed. That gives me 1 point.
Yep.
And I can now start controlling if I kill everybody out of here.
And I have a turn still.
I know, you still have a turn. I know it's not going to happen. I'm just saying it could happen. Then... oh, the order is annoying. I got these two guys left, basically. And he can see both of them, and he can only see one. So obviously he needs to attack that one. 7's to hit. Hey, wow, we got a hit. It's the one he charged, so dice -5. Got him. 5 up.
Tough.
And then he's going to attack that one. 7's to hit. That's a hit. -5. So dead. Well, hopefully. Tough roll.
No tough.
Fails it. So you want to measure that. You're probably going to be within 3.
And I am, so we're going to kill this guy instead, so you don't get to berserk.
Nope. Berserker is going to run. You are not getting me out of here in turn 2. And Butcher's going to run up to here.
I do think you're pretty safe.
And he is blocked from line of sight, but his feet is going to strip him of his focus. And then we're just going to hope that I don't die.
You'll get assassinated this turn.
You don't think I'll get assassinated?
No.
There's a lot of stuff in between him and you.
Yeah.
And if you go for the assassination attempt, it's one of those, like, at great sacrifice that I'll have a lot of guys
Too
left.
many guys will survive.
Yeah, if you don't assassinate me.
And it's all fun and games with errants, but knights don't do what errants do.
No.
So...
No, and I'm not worried about their armor going up.
No.
And I don't care about their strength going up, because you kill Berserkers or Doom Reavers easily enough anyways. So with the Weapon Master kind of... They actually seem... they're my least to my worries out of everything in your army.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Khador turn 2. So obviously controlling the middle really well. There's the one guy contesting it, and I know that you'll be able to get other guys in. But just saying that the army has pushed up, which even though he's got tons of stuff left and he's about to do a buttload of damage against me.
Well, it looks like I have tons of stuff. Remember, for every model you see, another one is a support model.
Right.
So it's like, it looks like I've got a lot of guys that can get in there, but these can't do anything. He can't really do anything. They don't do anything.
We'll
he
see.
doesn't do anything.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of damage dealt out here, and really it's just up to the once again, Khador is usually about attrition, seeing if I can just outlast my opponent, and we'll see if that happens. Okay, allocating your 8 focus.
Nobody gets anything, and I'm upkeeping Eye of Menoth and Defender's Ward.
Okay. Choir activates first.
Yep. Walk over to here.
You'll see why the Menoth don't need focus.
Here.
He just buffs everything.
Yep. And they're going to do battle on all 4.
And that's the +1 attack and damage?
+2 to attack and damage.
+2 attack and damage.
Yeah. He's going to go. He's going to do Harmonious Exaltation on Severius, so his next spell costs 1 less.
Claimer is going to advance.
He has reach as well, so I'm going to check his reach while he's advancing. I don't want to engage you. There we go. And he's going to spend these 2 soul tokens and turn them into focus on this Warjack. He's going to do Heroic Call once again.
So everybody has
Tough.
tough in that group.
4, and then 1, and he's going to attack this Doom Reaver.
So he has reach.
Yeah, his halberd has reach.
So Matt boosts up to 9, hitting on 4s.
He
Got
gets
it.
it. So
And that kills him.
kills that guy. He's going to activate, jump the wall, hopefully not die this turn. Measuring my control. On the kill box, measuring my control. I'm going to feat.
So that drops my focus, and I can't get the focus back or cast spells next turn.
That's correct. So the Grey Lords wouldn't have been able to do the little spell as well.
Oh, so it stops them from doing their spells too.
Because it's a magic attack.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Racks.
It's gonna pull a focus from the rack. Does it die? Yay! 2 for 2. I'll take that.
Cast Ashes to Ashes for 3, thanks to the Hierophant.
And the Ashes to Ashes is what?
It targets a model. If I hit them, then D6 enemy models within 5 inches take a POW 10.
Nasty.
So I'm going to cast it.
And it targets
on
for how much damage?
this
does it?
guy. POW 10 on the guy I hit too.
So you're casting on your own guy. What's his defense?
In the back, he's defense 12.
So anything but double ones?
Not snake eyes.
Got
He
it.
hits him.
So he does take the extra damage, so it's dice -5. So you don't want to boost this? Oh, almost kills him.
3.
It's a 3 out of his 5.
Yep.
So he just took 3 damage.
5.
So this is going to hit D6 guys within 5 inches. D6 enemies.
Enemy models, correct.
4. Oh.
So it goes closest, so it's going to be that
it's
white
gonna
one
be him,
first, then him, and then probably him, the tough guy, and then the other tough guy. So it'll be
These 4.
Wait, no. Yeah. So those 4.
All right.
So 4 to kill.
So it's going to be basically POW 11. So he needs a 4 to kill.
So
I got him. He's a 4 to kill this guy. Got him, but I'll be tough.
Yep.
But
The
try
next
this
one,
guy.
Tough. And
Tough.
the last
And
one.
the last one,
Tough.
also tough.
Tough.
So I get 3 tough rolls on him. Nope. On him. Nope. And on him. Nope. And he's going to cast it again.
Oh, fire him off. I'm going to cast it on my Devout here.
Anything but Snake Eyes to hit him. And he got him.
Got him. Black.
Dice -5 with block being the location. That's 3 damage to his 5. So 3 to his 5. So that's moderate damage or very light damage. And how many models within 5 inches? 4 again.
Cool.
Okay, we're switching dice.
So it's going to be that one,
Yep.
then
Fenris.
Fenris, and then this one, and then back around to that one. So these 4.
Alright, so 4 is to kill these 3, so I'll do them quickly.
Dead.
Yes. Nope, tough on these guys. Yes.
Yes. The other
And-
white one.
Yes.
Barely.
And dice -3 on Fenris. And he's dead.
Kills him. Does he have
He's
going to
So
charge?
charging with the Radiance to finish off the little tiny remnants of my army.
Does he have reach?
No.
There we go. And the leader will charge this guy. He'll
These
charge
guys
him
are
as
already
well.
engaged, so they don't get
Yep.
the charge.
Well, you could still get the charge bonus, but
How? They have to move at least 3 inches.
it's possible to do it when you have reach.
Yeah, because you can go around
Yeah,
the
because you
circle.
can go angles and stuff. And then this guy's just going to run
Just get in the way.
and just stare down that Colossal. Against him.
So attacking the Grey Lord.
He's mad.
5 to hit.
He
Got him.
hits. He's top 10 Weapon Master.
You got him.
Got one of my dice now.
Tough. Yep, I've failed 6 out of 7 tough rolls so far. So he's gone, and the rest of the guys do lose tough.
His attack, needing a 5. He gets it. Boosted. Charge. Kills him. Sorry, before I continue, he has a quick work shot because he killed a model. He can shoot his gun, and we're going to shoot the dog.
Yeah, he can see the dog. 6 at the hit. He gets the dog.
That's it. Dice -3.
2 damage to the
I'm
dog.
going to go for this one. 5 to hit.
Got him.
Hits. And tough.
Yeah. And he goes down.
The leader against him. He's
4
4
to hit.
He gets it.
And the bajillion dice.
He charged die there.
And he's down.
Okay, his range is only 10 though, so he might not actually make it. And he does not make it.
No.
So him needing a 6. Gets it.
And then your power is 10, so dice -4. And he's
Killed
dead.
him. Quick work shot against the Colossal.
Anything but double ones. You
Hits
hit
him. Dice
9. No damage.
He is going to move to here and do an enliven on this Jack.
That's the one where if I damage him,
He'll
he
make
gets
a
to
full
move.
advance.
Jack's
He's going to
activated.
charge your Jack
Yeah, you might as well control the area, right?
to there.
You get a point for that.
And he has
Actually, no, you
reach.
have to. I guess you have to destroy that thing first.
Yeah.
Assault gunshot
Yep.
on the berserker.
Ah.
So no double ones. You got
He hit.
dice -2. So 7 to his 4. Using war room here. So 7 to his 4. Now his charge attack. And what is his mat at this point?
9.
So anything but double ones. Got it. Dice +2. So 12 to his 2. And that's what it looks like now. So his movement has been disabled.
By an attack.
So another initial, anything but
Snake
double
eyes.
ones. Hit
Hits.
dice +2. 13. And that kills him. And he's dead. And a wreck marker in his place.
Reckoner's going to advance.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot your dog.
Why not, right?
Range 12. He's in. We're at 8.
I was saving my tough rolls.
Wow.
Oh, is that on fire?
That's a hit and on fire.
And on fire.
16.
And POW 16. So that'll knock him down. Roll. Nope. He's dead.
This little guy is going to move up and jump in front of Severius.
Because there would be some way that I could do anything to her.
I don't know.
I have no way to get there.
I don't think there is, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop any potential.
Yeah, that's true.
Move up to here. Ancillary attack, gunshot on Butcher.
Couldn't you have taken the shot from his initial?
Yeah, I could have, but I want the dog dead first because he gives you bonus defense.
Oh, you fired at the dog first. That's right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that you just moved this one with that.
Your defense like 20?
Needs a 10 to hit because I do have cover from the wreck marker.
Miss.
No. And the book's going to move up and then
No
give everybody
spells.
immune to knockdown.
Or no knockdown, you're right. And now my knight unit is going to run because they haven't activated yet.
Oh, you can't keep me out. I guess it'd be really hard to completely keep me out.
It is quite hard.
Guess you'll just have to kill everything else. That's all you got?
I know.
I expected a lot more.
I was disappointed too.
You didn't kill my entire army.
I told you I couldn't kill that guy.
My Colossal is still fully alive.
We took a shot at him.
You did.
It was a crossbow.
So that's the end of turn 2.
Yep.
So, normally at this point I'd be like, GG, but what the heck? Let's play one more turn. Okay, so we don't really have any focus allocation to do because, well, we don't really have any focus. So I'll start with him, and he's just going to move back to here.
Boo.
Boo. Because I'm actually going to try to do something. I don't think I can have any possibility of winning this. But if he can survive one round, then maybe something will happen. Then he's going to fire his blunderbuss. Watch out. Here I come. He's going to fire at him. No.
Come on, let me get my enliven.
No, I'm not letting you get a free move.
Walk over and punch you in the back.
I know I'm going to shoot at this guy because he's in my way.
Go Banners.
Need a 9 to hit. Yeah, that's right. Didn't matter. I could have needed a...
For a second I thought I was engaged. It might have been even higher. But no, we're good.
No. And then my Colossal activates, and he's just going to move right to here. It doesn't matter if he's engaged. He can still fire.
Yep. Just can't get the aiming bonus.
Which he moved anyways.
Doesn't matter.
So... And then he's going to fire his big old gun. Boop, boop, boop. I really don't know. Everything kind of... Not one thing that I kill is going to make a huge difference. And the things that I could kill that would make a difference, I can't easily kill with one shot. He's targeting that guy.
Okay.
Took Owen's dice. I need an 8 to hit. What I want to do is roll a double 4, double 5, or double 6. Is that so much to ask dice after all the crap you put me through? No!
Yes, it is.
And deviation 2, and it goes 4 inches. It actually only goes 3 inches because I'm within 6 inches.
Right on top of this guy. AoE 5, right?
Yep.
So him, and him.
They need 11 to kill him. Hey, look at that. You got tough though.
I'm gonna roll that 6. Oh, come back here. Tough. The averages again.
You now have made 5 out of 9 tough rolls. I'll just have everybody else know.
He's armor 16.
Yeah, so what do I need? Hold on.
What's your power? 8?
9. Nope. And
he's armor 13.
So I need dice minus 5. Hey, 7.
He's going to take... No, he got hit by it too, so he can't do it. So he dies.
Yay! And then against him, what's his armor?
18.
Dice minus 10. Nothing. And I'll fire my secondary weapon at him, hitting on 8s. No, I'll fire it a second time. Yes, it's a hit, so POW 12.
Minus 4. Ping.
Then I will fire the... Actually, the other one can't see him. So I'll fire it at this guy. Sure. Right there. Hits. And there we go. That killed him.
Wow.
And I can't fire it again because I can only fire it at the same target. And that would be the end of Khador. Turn 3. So nobody gets any points, though.
Nope.
Because I'm contesting it. Now he has to kill both the objective, easy, and the Colossal, not so easy, in order to score any points. Alright, so allocate your 8 focus.
Upkeeping Eye of Menoth. 3 for him. And 3 for him. And 1 for him.
Acquire first. What range is their ability? Is it 6 inches?
3 inches.
So they won't be able to make him better.
Nope.
Good. Keep that guy forward.
There you go. Battle on these 3.
Alright, so +1 or +2 attack and damage.
Yep.
Hierophant.
Move up. Next spell costs 1 less to cast. To here. And he's going to give Pathfinder to these guys.
Pathfinder. Alright. Knights are charge running.
8-inch charge. Right to
And
the
they ignore
edge.
that thing because they now have Pathfinder.
Yep.
That means you didn't get anybody tough.
Nope.
Mm.
There. And to there.
So they're going to try to take down the Colossal.
And he's not going to be able to charge, so he's just going to run.
He's running. Why doesn't he just... Oh, no, you're not running.
You have to run. It's charge or run. You can't walk around and attack.
So if you're already in range to attack, a charge order will stop you
Oh no,
from
I
attacking?
can, but he doesn't have reach. That little sword guy. And
So
this
why
was in my way
So why couldn't you just move 3 inches and attack?
because I have to go in a straight line. I can't go 3 around and attack. This guy was right in the way. I messed up by putting him there.
So why didn't you just charge like in a line? Oh, I see, because it would have brought you more than
I
half
had to
away.
go out that way.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought he was... I didn't see that guy right there because my big Colossal's in the way. So not Snake Eyes to hit.
Hits. He's
And then POW 14.
dice minus 6.
And he's Weapon Master with a charge.
Yep.
And dice minus 6. Oh, only 5 to his 3. So very minor damage.
Next
The next
guy.
one hitting his left side as well. That's a hit, and that's dice once again -6.
Yep.
You can roll higher. Ooh, 5 to his 3. So another 5 to his 3. Nothing disabled yet. It's hard to disable stuff on the Colossal though. This guy's in the middle, so he's going to choose to hit on the left side. Anything with double ones, he's good. And then once again, dice -6. That's better. 9 to his 5.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of damage, but once again, no systems have been disabled.
No, they're just going to advance.
Errants are going to advance, just try to hold. Do they have reach?
No.
So they're not really going to be attacking them, except for that guy.
The two of them will. The leader over there and this guy. Oh no, he's not engaged. My mistake. Walk up to there.
And the other one's just a banner.
Yep. Jack's gonna be there. So you'll just get out of the way. We're just gonna flood the board with bodies.
We'll just put them all within 2 inches of him.
With who?
Yeah,
The Colossal?
put them all within 2 inches of Colossal so we can just sweep them all.
No, he's gonna die. This guy's gonna walk. He's got enough movement to
Wait,
get in
aren't you
there.
not gonna? You're not gonna attack with your Knight's Errant?
Oh yeah, there was a knight to attack. Not snake eyes.
And then it's
Dice
not a-
-10.
Is he Weapon Master?
Yep.
Not 3 dice.
No.
Sorry, not 4 dice. And nothing.
Nothing.
And then the Jack's gonna attack.
Snake eyes. He hits
That's a
him.
hit. And what's his power?
He's only power 18 right now.
So dice -2, not charge.
Yep.
So 7 to his 4.
To the 4.
All right, so he takes another 7. So lots of damage there. And still nothing disabled because he's got his whole right side as well. So the movement and cortex are in there. And then he's going to buy an attack.
First attack.
Well, he's got 3 focus on him.
Yep.
So hit.
Oh, he misses.
Wow, first miss of the
Buys
double
another
ones.
one.
Buys another one.
There we go.
And
Dice -2.
Yes, dice -2. 8 to his 5. So that does 8 to his 5. Oh,
No, it doesn't.
it didn't automatically do
So
it.
it's 2 more to his.
So it's 6. Huh,
I didn't think it did.
Oh, yeah, it's because we have to roll again. That's right.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Commit. And buy
Last
one more.
attack.
Anything but double ones.
What you did it this time?
And dice -2. Wow. Okay, 10 to his 5. So lots more damage. Didn't disable anything else, though. The left side is already disabled, though. And this one charges.
Right to there. So 1 to charge.
Now, I have stuff in melee, but that doesn't matter for a Colossal, right?
It doesn't, but it also doesn't matter because Assault ignores the engage bonus.
Okay.
So
think-
not snake eyes. He hits.
And that's the power of the gun.
16.
So dice -4.
4.
So 3 to his 6. 3 more to his 6, which wraps over.
The charge attack.
Charge attack hitting.
Hitting.
And
Gets
that'll
another
be
die.
boosted, and it's dice -2.
No, this one's POW 20 because it has the choir buff.
Okay, so dice even. So 12 to his 3. 4 boxes away from being dead, and yet still didn't disable anything. Oh, it disabled his right arm, actually.
Left arm. Buy another attack. Not snake eyes. And then dice damage.
5.
5.
That finishes him
4.
off.
Yep, that's it.
And he is dead.
They're gonna move up.
And everybody else is just moving up. Because they don't really have a way to get to Butcher easily. And it doesn't really matter.
Speed 6. We're gonna enliven. This guy. The other one's gonna do the same thing for this one. The book's gonna move up. Can't cast spells. And Sevi is going to measure the control and just stand way back here.
And that is the end of Menoth turn 3. Still doesn't control it though, because the objective is contesting it. And even though this is stupidly ridiculous, and I think it's stupidly ridiculous that when these guys have somebody else take it off, that he doesn't get the tokens or Berserk or anything else like that. And I actually think it really is dumb. Like, this army's cool and everything, but it just seems that a couple of the rules that Privateer Press has put into these models seems to be a little strange, that it shuts down such important things like Berserk and anything that destroys. Like his feat is whenever something is destroyed in his control area, he gets this extra token that he gets to use at the end for cool stuff. But when these guys pass it off, they're not counted as destroyed. They're just removed from play. Even though fluff-wise, isn't it one of the guys jumping out in front of the other guy to die instead? Isn't that what it is?
I don't know how you justify that.
Well, it would be the one guy jumping out to sacrifice himself, right?
Yeah.
So he dies, and I should get Berserk, and I should get my tokens, and you should get your soul tokens, and everything else.
I'll sacrifice my no soul tokens.
Yeah, exactly. You'll take the
I
no soul
agree.
tokens, so I don't get extra, like, tons of attacks. and the entire army gets shut down. Anyways, I'm still going to do my turn just for the heck of it, and I get 4 focus.
You have them.
I'm going to cast Boundless Charge on myself, and I'm going to cast Ravager.
Are they both upkeeps?
No, neither of them are upkeeps.
Okay.
Fury is the only one that I have that is an upkeep. That's the one that gives me +3 damage. But I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to give myself Ravager, because as much as these guys are going to dink their way out of giving me anything, these guys won't. And then he's going to feat, and then he's going to charge him. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to declare the charge against the big jack, and I'm just going to charge like so. And it doesn't matter which way he's facing because he's 360.
Yep.
And he's going to be like that. Can I have the reach marker, please?
Hit them. They're all just going to die.
So he does his Homicidal Maniac attack, where it's a Thresher 360, and he's going to hit this guy, 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 and this guy.
Yep.
Here we go.
Anyway.
Okay, so he's actually down to mat 7 because he has a dumb rule that makes him -2 mat. And so he's got to make 5s to hit everything. So 5 on him, he's dead. 5 on him.
Nope. Go, Banner, go.
5 on him.
No.
Oh, you know what? That's okay.
It's better for you.
I want one of these guys to survive. I want the Berserk. So 5 on him. Yeah, see?
I'm going to take these ones off.
Yeah, those ones. He'll have... No,
He
he's
lived. He
lived.
dodged.
They lived. And him. Got him.
Yep. No one's around, so.
Yeah, and so he's gone. And then on him...
And this guy.
Oh, yeah, on him. Got him. So
and
he's
then
dead.
we've got these two.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So him. Got him. And him. Got him.
Okay, we're actually
So,
going to kill different
and they don't
people.
have tough.
So this one's going to die, and this one's going to
Yeah,
die.
you might as well take him from the back, right? And then the charge attack on him.
Yep.
It's a hit.
Yep.
So Weapon Master, it'll be dice -3. The green is the location. Not bad. 12 to his 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Cortex is gone. Yay! And he gets to move because he had that one ability.
Back up a little bit. Yep. There we go.
So that's the end of his first one. Now, how many did I kill there? I killed... besides these 2 that died, I killed
5.
1, 2, 3.
And then there was an errant that died. 4.
So 4. So he's up to 4. And these are rage tokens, which we'll use later on. And I just remembered, he can't even use these. He can only give them to other models. So his feat doesn't even matter.
And that's that then.
Yeah, he can give... Well, no, he still has another attack from Berserk.
Oh, okay.
Because he killed one of these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, because, okay, let's just keep track of how many attacks he would have been able to dole out. And I can only give up to 3. And they're not just extra attacks. One of them can be used to move and attack.
Yep.
And then the other ones can be used to attack or boost. So they're kind of like focus, except that
You can move.
you can use one of them to move and attack. So just imagine how awesome that would be. Just having a few Doom Reapers
I've
left.
seen it before.
I know! Okay, so he's going to do another attack, and he hits these 4 again.
It's on Snake Eyes now, because the Reckoner backed off and let them die.
That's right. So him, yes, him, yes, him.
Nope.
Oh!
Good job.
I needed all of them! And him. So these 3 dead, so he dies, which will give me Berserk.
And we'll let these die as well.
Yeah. And then I get another attack, because you're just going to pass it off anyways. And so he dies, but you're going to give somebody else, and that shuts him down. And how many more did you just take? Well, in your hand right now.
4 more.
So he would have had 8 rage tokens. So notice, even though my army died so badly, I got 8 rage tokens that I would have been able to hand out for 8 extra attacks. Like, look at the amount of damage he could have done if he didn't get shut down. It's really the feat that did it.
Yep.
The feat that shut him down so that he couldn't... Although he probably should have just feated anyways and taken advantage of it. But that was probably that was a big mistake. But I didn't kill much last round anyways, and he passed off most of them, so I don't think I would have gotten many rage tokens. So that is it. That is the end.
I don't get to kill your caster?
No, I concede before you can kill him.
Fair enough.
I don't think it matters. I think he won't have any problem killing him. And there's still somebody within 2 inches, so he doesn't even get to move an inch after having done all that. Because if he kills at least somebody...
Errant.
If he kills at least somebody, and there's nobody within 2 inches of him, then he gets to advance 1 inch. But yeah, he didn't kill anybody technically that round, that one anyways, so he wouldn't have got to do it because he passed him off. So that is the end of this War Machine Battle Report. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Beat Map Bat Reps, and happy wargaming.